So, hello everybody, I'm Dave Gibson of Dave Gibson Photography, and I thought it's about time I do a what's in my bag video. So let's talk about the bag first. So hopefully you can see at the bottom of my feet is the bag. It's not a bag, it's a case. It is a Peli case copy. It's an Out Sunny from Amazon. I can pop the link in the description later, but it was about a third of the price of a Peli case. About €90 I think it was last year. So, thoughts on the case so far. It stood up to a season of shooting Super League with my 2 camera bodies and lenses. It's heavy with everything in there, but it's accommodating most of what I need to take for a match. So let's have a look inside. So it opens with the 2 little clips you can see there. Okay, so we open up the lid and you can see, so the case itself comes with lots and lots of the padding with the cutout. You just decide what you want to cut out to fit in as and when you go. So first thing, the wash jogs on. The little lens cleaner and brush. It's about 20 years old, from good old Jessops in the UK. Next thing in my bag is my memory card holder and some business cards. SD cards is what I'm shooting on the cameras that I have, which we'll go through in a second. The other thing in my camera bag is a spare battery for the camera I'm shooting on right now, which is the Insta360 X4. So I always carry the spare charged battery in the box. And speaking of spare batteries, I have a number of batteries in the bag for the camera, for the Nikon cameras. There's 4 in the bodies as there are now, and then 2 spare ones as well. I also have in the bag the hot shoe mount for the Insta360 X4, which I can use for shooting any behind the scene footage or things like that during the games. And then what else do I have in the bag? Let's start with the camera, shall we? So, nothing magically modern in this bag. Here you'll find my D7200 from Nikon. It's about 12 years old. I checked yesterday, it's done nearly 60,000 shutter actuations. Hasn't really had any problems with it since I had it. Recently broke the viewfinder covering on there, so it was a hasty repair recently on that. The only problem I had recently is with this is the SD cards sometimes becoming corrupt, but I found a great SD card formatter out there on the internet that eventually gets everything back to normal. So first body is a D7200. Love this one because of the 1.5 times crop factor, so when you pair it with your lenses, you'll get some extra reach for the sports and not having to pay big money for the big glass. Standby body is the, again, 12-year-old probably, Nikon D600. I bought this used from mpb.com 4 years ago probably. The camera body's done about 16,000 shutter actuations. It was virtually brand new when I had it, other than losing the rubber eye cup from on there. It's still as new. Again, don't use this that often because it doesn't have the Wi-Fi capability of the D7200, but I am going to probably get the little Wi-Fi dongle that fits into there to allow some transfers from camera to my phone. So, what do we have in terms of lenses in the bag? So, for the D7200, for a bit of artistic semi-wide, I have the Nikon 35mm f1.8, great for some portraits, close-up, maybe some stadium shots, something like that. Don't use that an awful lot. Saying that, I used it quite a bit shooting France-Serbia match this week, and probably do again this weekend when they're playing Wales and France. The other lens I have in the bag, again this is my go-to travel lens that I bought again many years ago. Don't use it so much for sports, but it's my Tamron 18 to 270, again bought used from mpb.com, great company. Okay, and as for the lenses, so I have two main lenses I use for shooting sports. I have this lens here, which is around 12 to 15 years old. It's the Sigma 150 to 500. I bought this in Gibraltar, I say probably 15 years ago, might be a bit less than 15 years ago. So it's great in daylight, struggles a bit in darkness, well not darkness but poor light, for some image quality. And if money was no object, we would get a replacement f2.8 or f4, something like that. But at the moment this thing's doing me proud. No issues with it since I've had it. Great little workhorse lens. And the most recent addition to the collection, again from Sigma, is my 70 to 200 f2.8. Great obviously for some low light shooting, super fast autofocus, and again great on the D70-200 with a 1.5 times crop factor, gets you a 300 f2.8 for a lot less money than you would pay normally. And where did I get this from? Not mpb.com this time. This was from a company in Sweden, whose name I have completely forgotten, but I'll put it in the description. Again, this was a virtually new lens at probably a third of the price of it being new. It was excellent, giving me no problems, excellent image quality, can't go wrong. Okay, so what do I do? Do I hand hold my lenses? Do I use a monopod? Have I got any straps? So I do have a monopod. It's a Manfrotto monopod. I haven't got it here with me at the moment, but I use this very rarely nowadays. I tend to hand hold when I'm shooting sports, and to make sure I am secure when I'm moving around with my lenses, I have this this go-to strap. It's a Black Rapid, not Black Rapid, Sun Sniper, sorry, shoulder sling. I bought this again 15 years ago. We were going on a holiday to Morocco with my camera, and I didn't fancy somebody slicing my camera off my shoulder, so this is the one that's got the metal wire running all the way through it to stop people cutting it or slicing it off your shoulders. So super comfortable, really flexible, got the little mount to attach to your either camera body or your lens foot. Excellent little strap, can't go wrong with that. And the recent addition to my carrying collection is this little kinky leather number. This I saw on Instagram. One of the photographers I follow was using it. Again, can't remember the brand. I picked this up. It goes over the shoulders like a, if in the UK, rock on Tommy braces. You know the reference. So it's very easy to carry with two bodies attached. Again, we've got the little carabiners here. Your little hooks there, you click into the bottom of your camera or your lens foot, and you can again access either one very easily from whatever side you're shooting. So that's my my equipment bag. Hope you enjoyed having a quick look. If you want to fund some new lenses for me, I'm quite happy if you do so, but if not, this is what I'll be using for the foreseeable future until maybe I win the lotto and we replace these with some Z9s or something like that. Thank you.